Student Advisory Board organized a fun walk fundraiser for the American Heart Association and the Japan Relief Fund. There was this special girl. She had a stroke, and her grandmother took her in our event. And I met her. Shane introduced her to me, and she told me her story about like her heart problems, and it was very touching.
Well, in 2007, she actually had a stroke. About a year went by, we started, getting opinions with different doctors, second opinions, with other doctors. And she got hospitalized because that's when we figured out that she did have a stroke. And it turned out that she had an enlarged heart. And she was diagnosed with restrictive cardiomyopathy.
At night, she didn't sleep because she couldn't lie down, because her heart wouldn't let her sleep. And when the time that she did sleep she had to sit down, and she would complain that her chest would hurt. And she would then whenever she did go to sleep, she had to wake up because she couldn't breathe.
I mean, it's hard. It's real hard, for any parent, or to know that. And at any given point in time within that waiting list area, that point in time that you're on that list, you don't know what's going to happen. So yeah, it's pretty scary, not knowing that from one day to the next, your daughter could be gone, just within a heartbeat. Because it was, I don't know, I guess, faith and prayer, and that kept her going, because she was really, really strong. She didn't let it bring her down.
Now it's a different story, Now she tries to run, do things that other kids, do. And as a matter of fact, Saturday, she was looking through a book, and one of the questions that that book had was a book that they gave her there at the hospital that said, if you had 3 wishes, what do you wish for? And she said that the only thing she wished for was to be normal again. But that she was glad and was thanking God for her life, for her being alive right now.
I encourage parents to get their children checked regularly for anything, physicals, because you never know when something like this can happen. Cardiomyopathy is not something that's diagnosed, or it's not something that you can see coming. It just happens. Regular checkups, with a cardiologist, I really do encourage. That's what I did with my children once I found out about my daughter. So I mean, routine physicals, having them checked, because I've seen on the news where there's kids playing, basketball, baseball, and they just fall to the ground, and that's it. You don't know when it's going to happen. You can't. There's no telling when it's going to happen. There's no cure for it. There's no way to tell when it will happen. It just happens. And I just encourage parents to take their children to do follow-up appointments, have them checked regularly for annual physicals, because you just never know when it could happen.
Join the American Heart Association in our efforts to build a healthier world free of cardiovascular diseases and stroke, and let's start with you.